Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is another fine day here in Kisumu. The weather is fantastic. It actually rained almost the entire night from midnight till morning. So it's a bit cold. That's why I'm in this blue. I know the country is currently blue, but this particular hood has nothing to do with Azimio. It was actually a present from Club The Place, where I normally enjoy my one or two sometimes. Let me hope that this video is going to find you okay. President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga are expected to hold a meeting with elected members of parliament, governors, senators, MCs from across the countries at KICC. Other reports indicates that President Uhuru Kenyatta will also meet with members of parliament elected on Azimio ticket later at State House. The information is not yet verified, but it's available on the Star newspaper's website. And because in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, I want us to go into this meeting and figure out why it has been convened. Before we do that, in case you are watching the channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now let us get back to the main issue, but don't forget to give this particular video thumbs up. I know there are people on this platform who still don't believe that Raila Odinga is going to be declared the next president of the Republic of Kenya. I have credible information that Raila Odinga has already been notified that he's going to be the fifth. So wewe kama ulipiga kura for Raila, go to the streets, prepare to celebrate. Kama ulipiga Ruto, probably you'll need to wait for next time. But of course, an hour in politics is a long time. A lot of things can change, but not at this point. IBC is continuing with the verification of the results. And what is happening is that there were attempts to alter the figures. And if there's a mistake which William Ruto committed, is entrusting Dennis Itumbi with the job of communicating on behalf of Kenya Kwanza. Because in most cases, he's embarrassing them. Let me take you a few days ago what Dennis Itumbi posted. Dennis Itumbi posted this, that the Hustler Nation Intelligence Bureau agents are verifying report that number one, the Landmada PS, that is Karanja Kibicho, has booked a ticket to Melbourne, Australia together with DCI. And is continuing that the ticket is dated 10th August 2022. So according to that post, what Dennis Itumbi was trying to tell their supporters is that Karanja Kibicho and Kinoti were leaving the country immediately after voting because they knew that William Ruto was going to win. The truth of the matter is that Karanja Kibicho and Kinoti are in the country. They don't have any plan of leaving the country. So if that was one of the strategy of Kenya Kwanza, it flew on their face. So that was the first incident. Now let us get to the second incident, which for me is something which is going to embarrass Kenya Kwanza. Majority of Kenya Kwanza supporters, even on this platform, are relying on the tallying which was being headed by Dennis Itumbi. According to Dennis Itumbi, William Ruto was going to win with 52%. He came down and indicated that he was going now to win with 50.05, which is okay. I'm not disputing he can win. But my issue with Dennis Itumbi is why he would lie to their supporters. I want to take you to Narok County. According to Dennis Itumbi, William Ruto was going to get, the figures he announced to Hustler Nation was that in Narok County, Raila Odinga was getting 30%, was going to get 30%. William Ruto was going to get 70%.
Narok County number 033. Narok County number 033. 75% turnout. 70% of the vote goes to WSR, that's William Ruto. 30% goes to Raila Odinga. Narok County number 033. Narok County number 033. 75% turnout. 70% of the vote goes to WSR, that's William Ruto. 30% goes to Raila Odinga.
No, that's Dennis Itumbi. The truth of the matter is that Narok County voted for Raila Odinga 54%. He defeated Ruto. That's just one instance. So if you're a Kenya Kwanza supporter and you are relying on Dennis Itumbi tallies, they know that those tallies are not right. What is happening right now is that IEBC are going through the forms one by one. And I want to take you through another form which they are going through, because I want to focus this on, especially on the meeting at KICC. Now there is this form here which was posted on IBC portal from Gatundu South. It's in one of Kangera Primary School. The form in the possession of Azimio indicated that William Ruto garnered 115. That is exactly what was also posted. I mean, that was exactly what was also announced in that polling station. There are video evidence. But what IBC posted on their portal is that the 115 has now been changed to 195. So basically, in this alone, someone added William Ruto 80 votes. 80 votes in a constituency is serious. So when Jubilee is talking of rigging in Mount Kenya, they know what they are doing. And the challenge IBC is having is that when people went to vote, the turnout was indicated. Now, if you are adding 80 people in a place where only 176 people voted, then it affects, for example, the turnout in that area in a big way and cannot be justified in the Kemskate. So those are some of the issues IBC is dealing with. But let us not get into that for now. Why do you think Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga are going to meet with their elected leaders at KICC, and probably there's another meeting at State House? In fact, the meeting at State House is causing serious panic in Kenya Kwanza. Let me just show you what Moses Kuria is posting about that meeting. Moses Kuria. Let me just get Moses Kuria. Yes, this is Moses Kuria's Facebook page. Moses Kuria is saying one of the key pillars in case one at the ICC was a meeting that was said to have been held in State House, Nairobi 2007. Today, as if the only thing we learned from history is that we learn nothing from history. A similar meeting will be held in State House, Nairobi, to plan subversion of the will of the people. Stephen K. and other defense lawyers, be ready for some fresh briefs. So basically, Moses Kuria, in my view, is preparing their supporters that their will, the will of the people, is going to be subverted. But let us not get into that. Why do you think this meeting is being held? The meeting is being held, in my view, for several reasons. Number one is the handover process. Uhuru Kenyatta wants to prepare Azimio supporters and Azimio members of parliament on how they should conduct themselves after Raila Odinga is sworn in as the next president of the Republic of Kenya. After Uhuru Kenyatta will finally hand over power to Raila Odinga. Uhuru Kenyatta is going to tell these people that I have been the president. I want to thank you guys for your support. Now I'm going to hand over the presidency to this guy. Otherwise, there is no way this meeting would have been held at State House. If not State House, even the mere fact that the meeting is being held at KICC, it's intended to send that kind of message that the country should prepare for a Raila Odinga's presidency. Number two, I look at Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga as people who are keen on some parliamentary business. Members of parliament who will attend this meeting will be briefed on urgent parliamentary business to be executed on the floor of the House. Remember, Kalonzo Musyoka has delivered. Kalonzo Musyoka was promised the position of Prime Cabinet Secretary. That Prime Cabinet Secretary is not in the Constitution. So which means some legislation must be effected immediately to allow Kalonzo Musyoka assume that office. So that's the first thing. The second thing which is likely to happen is that Uhuru Kenyatta is still keen and is interested in the BBI. That is the only way he can assure the mountain that he has the interest at heart. One thing I know for sure is that immediately Parliament will convene, there will be attempt to revive the BBI. Even if not all, but some aspect of the BBI will be initiated in Parliament. So I think that is one of the things the president wants these people to address. Number three, in my view, is the future of Azimio. Azimio was a coalition of several political parties. Some of these parties have succeeded in a very big way. So what is the future? Are they going to turn Azimio into a bigger party, or is Azimio going to retain their identity as individual parties forming that bigger Azimio? So the future of Azimio is also going to be discussed. And lastly, this meeting is generally a coded message to the country. From that meeting, you will be able to see the faces, the body language, the tone. Because already they are saying the dress code should be blue. So if you are in Bomas, then it means you'll have to look for a blue attire. Some of these guys have been there for 3 good days. I was asking someone who is very close whether it was a good idea for this meeting to happen at KICC when tallying is still ongoing at Bomas. He assured me that already majority of the things have been completed. That verification is now complete. That they are sure of a win. That they've been able to deal with the issues of Bungoma and the issues of the mountain. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. I know the elections is yet to be called, but probably whether Ruto will win, whether Raila will win, the country must move on. I could be right in my analysis, I could be wrong, but we are all human beings. So if this analysis will be proven wrong, it's good, fair and unfair. If it will be okay, then again, that's life. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.